What's up guys, Deacon Do Dirty back here again, bringing you another toy unboxing review. And today, like I said in my last video, today's Wolverine. If you didn't know already, Wolverine was released in the last Marvel Legends X-Men series. He was along there with the Deadpool, Cable, I think Phoenix, who else was there? Rogue, Iceman, Havoc, Kitty Pryde. And the Build-A-Figure for all of them was the Juggernaut. Deadpool didn't come with a Juggernaut Build-A-Figure. I forgot to mention that in my last video because he's just basically like the extra character. A lot of times these Marvel Legends come with an extra character. It doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure part, just to throw in another character basically, I guess. Looks pretty good inside the box. You know, some toys I almost want to leave them inside the box just because they look better. Even like my Power Rangers, I left them in the box for a while, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to take them out. But they do look better inside the box. Guys, let's hop right into this unboxing because this guy's been sitting on my table for a long time waiting to do this video, and I'm ready to get him out. First thing we have here is the Build-A-Figure. Like I said, this comes with a Juggernaut part, and this comes with a crucial part, and that is the head. I feel like they put the head in the Wolverine for a reason because they knew Wolverine was going to be hard to find. They're like, hey, let's be a troll and troll these guys and put the head in there because their Juggernaut will never be finished. Unlike Deadpool, this Wolverine does not come with a lot of accessories. I mean, I guess he wouldn't because he doesn't have anything really to go along with him. I've never seen him with anything besides maybe nothing, basically. But he does come with some extra hands, and these basically are hands that don't have claws coming out of them. It just has the top of the, I guess where the claws would come from out of his glove. Fun little story. If you've ever seen an animated series, I don't know why. Not sure if it's supposed to be this way. But in the animated series, in his blue gloves, he has the same thing going on right there on top of the brown gloves where his claws would come out. But sometimes in the animated series, it would show the same little silver things on the top of his hand when he didn't have gloves on. I'm not sure if it's that way in the comics or just somebody screwed up in the animation. Okay guys, on to the figure. This figure looks awesome. Look at him. Looks pretty freaking great. Can't complain too much. I mean, there's a few things I would change about him. I would actually prefer maybe the yellow and blue costume because that's what I'm more used to. That's what I grew up on watching him in the animated series. Like I said, I never read the comics, so don't hate me there. Like I've said before, though, Wolverine's probably my favorite superhero across any universe, DC or Marvel. That's why I had to definitely get this guy. Take a look at the head sculpt there. It's okay, I guess. I guess I would have put a different emotion on him, made him look a little bit meaner. He kind of looks more content, like he kind of smelled something bad. And as far as any problems with the paint on the head sculpt, not much. Maybe a little bleeding of the black. But the problem with my actual head sculpt here is you see one of the black parts. One of mine is bent. I'm guessing it probably has something to do with the packaging. Kind of sucks. You might be able to fix that with maybe some hot water and form it back. You know, plastic kind of forms once you heat it up and get it soft and form it back the way it should be. On to another crucial part is his claws. His claws, they look pretty good. I mean, I guess I would have picked a different paint, maybe something a little bit shinier to make them look more like they're metal. And they're a little flimsy, as you can see maybe in the picture I'm showing. I'm not sure if the middle one on his right hand is kind of bent in while the other ones are bent out, so they're not very even. The right side, they're all even as far as where they're placed, but they're a little bit more closer together. So it probably has to do something with packaging. And like I said, there's just really small plastic and thin plastic, so it's going to be hard to make those perfect. As far as overall costume, like I said, I'd rather have the blue and yellow costume, but I'm not going to complain about this one. The only thing I would say here is something I agree with the Dewdog, is I would have picked a lighter brown. The yellow is a good yellow, it's a mustard yellow, but the brown is a little bit too dark, and not as far as the upper body, but as far as the lower body or his legs, his boots. It's hard to differentiate between the black and the brown if you're not looking real close, and that's why I think you should have picked a lighter brown to go with on this character. Guys, as far as articulation, he basically does the exact same thing that every other Marvel Legend does. Has his ab crunch here. That belt is free riding, so to not prevent the ab crunch. And his legs, was he turn around like any other Marvel Legend character. His calf actually still turns around, even though he does have his Wolverine boots, I guess you would say, classic Wolverine boots. Has the ankle bend there. The only thing I see a little bit different in this character that I don't really see on a lot of other Marvel Legends is his arms can go back further. It has a joint there that his arms can go back and forth from the back to his front a little bit further than normal than other Marvel Legends. His head there goes up and down, can turn. It can turn all the way around. Look at, oh, somebody knocked him silly. But it goes up and down, can really go down. It has a big old hump in the back of his neck there. Oh, it goes like forward too. It's like, it's weird. It's weird. Probably one of the best things they did with this action figure is, though, they kept it to scale. Wolverine's short. If you didn't know, Wolverine is really short. He's like 5 foot, 5'1" or something like that. And he's a lot shorter than your other heroes. And you can tell just by holding this guy, and even if you put him up next to another character, he looks a lot shorter. And I like the fact that he did it. It just feels weird in my hands that he's so small. But guys, overall, I really like this guy. I have a few things I would like better, but overall, I do like him. I'm glad I got him. I know a lot of y'all, the guys that are looking for this guy, still can't find him. He is very rare right now. I mean, I think there will be restocks, so it should be easier to find later, but him and Deadpool are the two hardest to find out of the set. It's gonna be hard to find that head if you can't find Wolverine to finish your Juggernaut. Even though I don't like the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure, I just don't think he's detailed enough. I would rather much have the Marvel Select Juggernaut. Guys, get out there and look for this guy. Maybe you can find him and add him to your collection. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and little review of Wolverine. If you like this video, make sure you slap that like button. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Share this video. I'm Deacon Do Dirty, and I'll see you guys in the next video.